and Soil Sisters. Today is Friday, y'all. We made it. It's the weekend, baby. I hope y'all had a great week. Oh my goodness. Whew. It's been a busy week, but such a blessing. We have been busy. I felt like yesterday when we went to drop our packages at the post office, I said I felt like we were being Santa's little elves running to the post office, dropping off all them boxes, but I had muscle with me, so I was good to go. So Bobby was with me, and it make it so much easier because he do all the heavy lifting for me. Oh, God is good. I hope y'all had an amazing week. It is freezing out them doors. So my kids are in here, and they being good right now. So proud of them for right now. Hey, Teresa. So if you can be so kind as to hit that thumbs up for us on your way in the room, we gonna chat. Got my coffee? No, I don't. I got tea. Bobby got coffee. Wow. Yeah, that's good. Nice and minty. Ooh. Hey, Fifi. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. Kim. Kids. They said it's cold. If we get to barking, my mama gonna put us out. Oh my goodness. So they ain't gonna bark. They don't like these dogs are weird. Good morning, Wanda. Thor loved the cold. He is a true Rottweiler. He loved the cold. Nala and Trudy, they so bougie. They be out there acting like it's the end of the world. Lord, don't let it rain. Nala be like, oh my God. Oh my God. You got your wild yam yesterday? Good. When it rained, Nala be standing on the porch like, oh, I can't get my feet wet. Oh my God, what are you doing? Please let me in. She won't use the bathroom or nothing. And if she hear the rain, she ain't even won't come out the door. So it's cold. They in the house. Bougie Rottweilers, yeah. Thor just like, I can go outside, but them girls not. Hey, fellow gardener, Legacy Gardens, what's up? So today we're going to talk about these ancient grains because we are giving away a grain meal this weekend, and we are so excited. This heavy sucker here. Ooh, this joker is heavy. We keep it right beside my station, so I can just kind of slide it over. Oh, but if I had to tote this thing, it's like toting a KitchenAid around, plus probably 20 more pounds. So we are giving away a classic. They are sold out, or they were sold out. When we checked the other day, they were sold out of these harvest grain mills, which are bamboo, so they are very heavy and stone. But we're gonna give away a classic, which I think is easier for y'all to handle. But the benefits of these things outweigh anything. And we see majority, if not all of y'all comments. He come to Buffalo and play. Ooh. Let me tell you, it got like 30 something degrees last night. Classic is good for you, right, Teresa? That's right. Some of the einkorn flour. Debating on what to make today. I would, if y'all, Terry, if you like muffins, I would make muffins. They are very easy. It's not supposed to be this cold in Georgia. It is freezing here. It's crazy. Bobby was out there for hours yesterday trying to cover up all the plants. Like, you should see our yard. It looked like a bunch of little white ghosts hanging in the yard because he got frost covers over everything. He should have painted some big black eyes on it, like it's Halloween or something. They'd be like, are they confused about Christmas and Halloween or what? Gotta keep them babies warm. I would do muffins. Muffins are very easy. We do have a muffin recipe. Einkorn can be a little different to work with because of the stickiness. It doesn't absorb the water like regular the modern flour that we are used to. But for the benefits of this, I say I'll get used to it. The only thing gave me a challenge was like the cinnamon rolls. But once I got rocking and rolling on them, I was good to go. Now they do. This is a sticky flour, so if you just give it a few minutes and let it sit, but figure out what consistency you want. You might feel like I need to add more flour. Just let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then come back to it. That way you don't add too much flour. But the reason for switching to this einkorn flour or berry, because these are berries. If you haven't seen the up close in our videos, I just look. These are not cheap berries. They are pretty pricey, but I'd rather pay for this than us have to pay for cancer treatments and keep fighting all these ailments and all this different stuff. We purchased a 25-pound bag, and this is what's left of it. Other than what's growing out in the yard, and I think Bobby got a video coming out about that soon. But these are wheat. It's just whole wheat berries. This is the original wheat. So there is something called ancient grains that you should look into. Ancient grains and the benefits of ancient grains. Hey, girl. Good morning. If y'all can be so kind of hit that thumbs up for us. Hey, Andell, Cropper, y'all up early this morning. I'm so happy to see all y'all. -20? What? Don't even open the doors. I see some pictures on YouTube, on Facebook, where they got something that you can put at the doors to like block the air out. Seal me in. Seal all of my doors, because, oh, -20, that's crazy. The benefits, what made us switch to this expensive berry was our health. As we get older, even though this is something we should do as youngins too, because when you're young, it's easier to keep the body in track. Once we get out of line, it's hard to bring the body back in line. I used to tell my nieces all the time, and kids, I say, look, y'all keep those little nice looking little bodies now. Do not, the muffin recipe is posted. I'm like, do not, I heard bad things about Azure, so Azure was half the price of what we pay. We pay about $112 for a 25-pound bag. Azure Standard was like $60. And of course we were like, wait a minute, because we can get 50 pounds. But then we read the reviews, so we just stuck with this because we want a better quality. So I used to tell the kids when they were growing up, like, yeah, y'all, take care of yourself now, because you don't want to. Mr. Bobby, his birthday is next Friday, the 19th. Is it Friday? Thursday. Next Thursday. I say, take care of yourself now. Don't let yourself get out of whack, because it's hard to bring yourself back. And then as they got older, I would tell them, like, don't get fluffy like your aunt, because y'all can lose this weight easy or keep it off when you're young. When you get older, it's like hot grits. The fluff is stuck. But what I do know is the fluff is stuck because I don't give my body the right conditions to heal itself. If I gave my body the right conditions to heal itself, if I need to lose weight, I will lose weight without all the hassle. But when I was younger, me and my best friend, we would go to Burger King. Me and my best friends, because it was 2 sisters and me. We would go to Burger King, and I would be the only one, 100-pound, that would get like 2 double Whoppers. And y'all know those Whoppers back in the days were big. And I would get 2 double Whoppers or a triple Whopper or something. If I was going to get a triple Whopper, I could deal with 1. But if I was going to get a double Whopper, I had to get 2. Just greedy. That was that greedy spirit. Well, the greedy spirit caught up with me. And it's hard. But I'm blessed that we have so much research so many resources out here to reclaim our lives. No matter how old or young you are, it's never too late. Yeah, those were the real whoppers. Bobby always talked about them real whoppers. Everything. He said that even the Little Debbie cakes used to be bigger. Everything was better back in the days. You are never too late to reclaim your life. The medical professions will say one thing, but it ain't got nothing on what God say. And your wild yam cream has helped me lose weight too. Yes, it can bring the hormones. Wild yam is designed to bring the hormones in balance and help you do what you need to do. Like whether it's your attitude, your weight, your thyroids, you want to have a baby, your periods are off, you're hurting, no, your pencil ain't firing right, you got polyps, whatever is there is designed to bring it back right. We have to learn what can do this and how do we do this. The older we get, the wiser we should be getting. We love sharing information with everybody because a lot of people feel like I'm older and yeah, I'm just older. But it's never too late. Again, the medical professions will say, they will write you off. They will sign tickets for us that they don't have any business signing. I was a nurse for years and I would never tell people, anything. Even when I saw people on their deathbed, it was not my job to come and say, yes, this person will be gone in the next few hours, because they can be gone in the next few seconds, or they can be gone in the next few days. So who am I to say you only have 24 hours to live when you might have 72 hours to live? So they will write us off and say, you can't come back from this. You only have X amount of time to live, and you can only do this, that, and the third. Those are hard words to swallow. Those are hard words to even say. Like, we have one doctor, and he sit so high and looks so low. Who can say anything? He got the last say. So we can come back from anything. We just got to do the research, and we have to do the work. Self-healing is real, and it is absolutely amazing. I just knew, listening to my doctors, that I would hurt for the rest of my life. And I said, I'm going to deal with this because I broke my back. And I broke my back trying to help people, working in the hospital. But I said, it's okay. I felt like I was doing what God wanted me to do, and I injured myself majorly doing that. Happy birthday, Bobby. Y'all must have felt him coming up the hall. He got to go peep at his babies first. But it took some years for me. Now, I'm not going to say it took years for God to say. It took years for me to sit down and listen and hear God say, hey, it's almost your birthday.
Getting close. I haven't made it there yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
That's right.
Good morning, fam.
When when you get sick, child, he coming. Just give him a minute. Give him a minute. Please go see your child. Once, when you get sick and tired. And when I was tired, that's when I decided, let me sit back and pay attention and listen to God, because that's what's more important. And once I listened to God and wholeheartedly trust God, it was like I was pain-free at the blink of an eye after all those years. So don't let nobody tell you that you cannot heal or come back from anything. They all excited to see their daddy. Hey, food back there. Nala, don't be so country now.
Just say anything. That all the hell my flow.
So, so I went through my battles for a long time and overcome my battles. And then, Nala, please stop it. And then the devil tried my husband. And we were like, oh yeah,
Thank you, man.
your arms are definitely too short to box with God. So when it came to my husband, it was high blood pressure and diabetes, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna see about that. So that's how we came to the ancient grain, because people would always say it's the sugar, and we know sugar isn't the best choice, but it's not the worst choice either. And the sad part, most people think the worst choice is sugar. And they forget all about other things like our flour. Our flour is trash. Our food in the United States is trash. Hey, smells, sad to say, because this is what we have to depend on to eat. I was listening to something yesterday, and they kept talking about chicken, and we were having a conversation about, majority of our chicken in the United States is trash because it's raised in these chicken slaughterhouses, and they pumping them full of antibiotics and all this other crazy crap, because most people can't even raise chickens in their backyard, because that's what the towns say. And most people are afraid to raise chickens in their backyard because they say, I can't slaughter them. I can't process them. I was that person one time. I don't think Bobby was ever that person. He was just ready. But having that skill alone is part of what saved my life. It's part of what saved my husband's life, because we were already in the mix of let's grow and raise our own food, see what we can do for ourselves. We'll run to the farmer's market to see what they got we may not have, and life has been great. So when you cannot do a lot on your own, just know that there's backup local to you, where you can go and see these things being done. Talk to these people and see, hey, so you'll know what you feed your family and what are you consuming yourself, because this food here is crazy. Starting with our flour. Our flour is trash. This modern flour is a hybridized wheat that is in everything. Eat living food to live. Look at snails. Come on, snails.
So snails is vegan, right?
Snails eat a lot of plants.
Yeah.
When we go see snails, he like, oh yeah, try this. He just ripping stuff out the ground. I'm like, hold up, snails. Okay. But yeah, and perfectly healthy. Our flour is one huge thing we have to be very careful of. And I know people say, well, I get King Arthur or whoever it is. It doesn't matter the grade, the what name is on the bag. If it ain't an ancient grain, we shouldn't be using it. This was a huge switch for us, because it's different to work with this grain, where I can usually throw a loaf of bread together in a few minutes. Now I got to take my time and work with this. But the joys of being able to work with this, by the way, this is all of it.
Yeah, it's time to get some more.
Because I'm going to make a loaf of bread this weekend. Lynn said, happy birthday, Bobby.
Thank you.
If you're rural, you can city live it sometime. Country, no too much regulation. Yeah, even here, they be tripping, but it's all about controlling the narrative. We can partner with people, and this is why it's important to have a community, because we can't raise pigs here. I mean, we can't raise pigs. We can't raise cows for sure here. Like, we can't even think about doing that to our neighbors. We only 1 acre, and that doesn't even give the cow enough space to do what he need to do. But we know how to get out here and get to know our community, so we can partner with somebody that can raise these cows for us. And maybe we can barter, give them some honey, fix, baked goods for them that are healthy for them. Different things you can do, or pay them.
Snail said, I've been surviving off papayas and avocados, carambola, bananas, passion fruit.
That's how you
on
do.
the mangoes. And that's where every time we go there, he
whatever
offers us up some tropical fruit.
Some type of tropical fruit, whatever in season.
Yeah.
So the difference in this grain and the modern grain that we normally buy from the store is this is what God gave us.
Wild oranges.
Compared to the hybridized grains in the store. When Bobby was diagnosed with diabetes, we stopped everything. The only thing we were concerned about eating was meat. And then I said, well, you can have lentils. Yvette said she love your smile. Happy birthday, Bobby. Love your smile.
Thank you.
Don't make them blush.
Yeah, my cheeks are all rosy and everything.
He ain't even been outside. Good. Just bought beef from your neighbor. That's the best way to do it, Leslie. That is the best. Support a local. We got to keep them in business because they don't save lives. They save the lives.
I've been trying to research health and the best ways to take care of my body and get my body to do what I wanted to do all my life. I never heard of the wheat until a year or so ago, when I ran across a documentary and had no clue that anything was wrong with that. So I would have changed everything and never would have looked at the wheat.
The wheat, and most people don't.
And that is the most dangerous thing that we're consuming, and nobody is talking about it.
Yep.
You have to actually search this stuff out and actually find out the reason why you will get high blood pressure or diabetes or all other kind of issues is
Cancer,
because of
eczema.
the wheat that's being used. And who knows?
Savannah, Georgia.
Who knew? You know, there's people they switch to vegan because they think it's healthier, but yet they still consume this wheat.
Yeah.
And they still have
issues and don't understand why.
Yep.
And some people think, well, maybe plant-based isn't for me, or maybe I need to leave meat alone because it's making me sick. But you don't leave, never. Most of the time, people don't say, I need to leave wheat alone, period. Most people think, oh, well, I can go to a whole wheat and multigrain, which still got that wheat in it. So look, we always say, because we are not doctors and can't give medical advice, definitely do your own research. There is a healthier diet. I mean, they will say like Mediterranean and this, that, and the third, but nothing will say, check the flour you're using. Check the wheat you're using. People have switched over to ancient grains and have eczema kids, and the eczema that their kids suffer with or adults suffer with has totally gone away.
And then imagine, guys, if the wheat is so bad for us, imagine the breads with all the preservatives on top of that.
Yep.
So that's pretty much poison.
So
and if your body is allergic to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so Laura, you're probably not allergic to wheat. If it's an ancient grain, they'll tell you you're allergic to wheat. Like they told you you're allergic to wheat.
Or you got glucose issues.
You got gluten issues.
Gluten issues, yeah.
But they don't tell you there's a difference in today's wheat and God's wheat or this ancient grain. So definitely look into it because you will torture yourself cutting everything out your diet, which is hard. When you shopping in these stores, I'm telling you, I went and when my cousin had surgery, I went to get her soup. And the first thing I said, I ain't getting no canned soup. I knew I should have made her some soup, but I said I didn't. But I am not getting her canned soup. When I turned the thing around and looked at the ingredients, the first thing I saw was wheat. And I said, dang, everything.
Yeah, somebody said, what about Ezekiel bread?
Ezekiel.
If you got bread that's being sold in the store, guys, it's been sitting there. It's been made a long time ago. And they had to put a whole bunch of preservatives just so they could sell that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really there to poison you. But if they're going to actually offer it to you in the store, they're gonna have to put something in it to preserve it so it can still be good when you get it.
Yeah.
So if you don't know,
You're welcome, Lord.
A local bread maker, we have down here at the
Mm-hmm.
park.
At the farmers market, and they be the first ones sold out of
They be
everything.
sold out of all their bread, but they make their bread.
Sourdough.
Yep.
They sell all sourdough.
And those people more than likely wouldn't have all those dangerous preservatives included into their bread. But if you buy it from a store, you got to expect that it had to be made, packaged, shipped, and made to be able to sit in that store for long periods of time.
Yeah.
So it's got to have a lot of chemicals and preservatives included so it can last that long. If you ever made bread before, you know they don't last that long.
No.
So you know it's something extra in that bread.
The bread out smell funny. It's just full of crap.
Yeah, I mean, it don't smell bad, but the thing is, it's designed not to because of all the stuff that's in there. Now, if it was bad, believe me, bad bread smells like mold.
Yeah.
Mildew.
So the thing with gluten is gluten isn't healthy, especially in a hybrid, and most things are hybrid. This is an ancient grain, and it does have a certain amount of gluten in it, but not much, but it's healthy because, again, this is God's wheat compared to most of us have never had ancient wheat before. The only bread, crackers, or anything we've had was from the grocery store, and it's this modern hybridized wheat that this doctor got his Nobel Peace Prize for making. So yeah, because that's a foreign object, our body doesn't even recognize that. It's like, what is this and why is it here?
What they don't tell us is there's multiple kinds of gluten, and the ones that's sold in the wheat that we're eating today
Now,
is not processable in our bodies.
Yeah.
So it gives us a adverse reaction. So a lot of people say they gluten resistant or whatever, or their body just don't handle gluten. It's because your body is allergic. Just because somebody else's body don't have the issues yours have, that don't mean that it's not bad.
It's not causing problems. Yeah.
Your body is different.
Yeah.
This gluten is different because it is processable by your body. Your body will actually process this and use it and get rid of it, where the other one just kind of sit there and cause a issue.
Yeah, it just sit and preserve issues. Yeah. So we get this one from Amazon. You can find this in our Amazon storefront. LT said, do you have videos on how to start your einkorn flour culture?
Well, what you talking about?
You working on?
You talking about the grower?
Yeah, you working on video, right?
I'm actually experimenting with them in our area, and I'm sure it's gonna be different for everybody. But
they the best looking things out there right now.
Yeah, and right now is a good time for us, basically because the pest problem isn't bad. So if I can get it, to mature before the bugs get here this spring, then we'll be good. If not, then it's gonna be a bust.
Yes.
But they are growing great right now.
Yeah. So when I cook with this, when I bake with it or something, I use the same. If it asks for 3 cups, I use 3 cups of flour. Now, when you mill this grain, and when you get your grain mill, I don't know who's gonna win it, but when you get your grain mill and you mill 1 cup of flour, it's gonna look like 2 cups, because it's fluffy. But if you press it down, it won't look like 2 cups anymore. But once you grind your berries or your grains, it's just fluffy, so it look like more. But I always use the same amount, and then I watch it. I take my time.
Yeah, I heard snails say use biomass to create food. And your body, it'll make it bioavailable to you.
I take my time and mix and be slow with it, because once it start absorbing that liquid, it'll do funny things. So it'll be real sticky.
Somebody said they want to see
Bobby's shirt. My neighbor bought that shirt for Bobby.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see it,
but it is sticky, but it's okay. Just don't overthink it, and don't over process it. Putting more flour in it. You winning? I heard that. I can't wait to see who win. Again, make sure y'all are on our email list at Blacktropicalhomestead self-sufficiency.com.
Yes, guys. If you're not there, if you win and you're not on that,
Thank you,
we'll
Andale.
pick again.
Yes.
So please, please, please sign up so you can take home that amazing grinder.
Yeah. People ask sometimes, what's worse, sugar or flour? The flour in the store is worse than sugar, according to the glycemic index chart. But of course, this flour is better than sugar because it doesn't spike your blood, your glucose, and that's what we need. We need things that are low on a glycemic index. And again, this is what God wanted us to. He intended for us to use this wheat, but because it was not profitable for farmers, they found a hybrid that they could profit off, and that was more important. Like I always say, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. That this don't make a lot of money, so they're not going to use it. It's the same reason why medical field won't say you need an ancient grain or you need to leave flour alone. They'll tell you leave sugar alone, leave salt alone. You need to exercise. You got to do this. You need to eat more of that. You need to eat more of this. But they're not telling you how to get your stuff together, how to get yourself together. They telling you take this prescription for the rest of your life, and then within a few weeks or months or so or a couple years, you'll be coming back to get something else, instead of telling you how to fix yourself. We got to figure this out ourselves. Fix yourself, heal your gut, heal your body, and then when you go back to them, they looking at you like, when you don't make money for them, you might not even be in there 2-3 minutes before they like, yeah, okay, we'll see you next time. Because it's all about money, not you healing, again, which the body is designed to heal itself.
Keep in mind, guys, these conversations, we're not doctors and we're not giving you medical advice, but what we definitely want to do is let you know that there are other options. If you're doing everything, you're starting to exercise, you're eating a little better, and you still continue to have issues, there are some underlying things that still could be going on. Mm-hmm. If you're taking medication and you don't feel like that's the best route, but you think that's the only route, then we talking about other things that you could look into doing. Yeah. So that's what the grains are so important, because when we found out about it, and we lived in this world just like everybody else, and mm-hmm. we never heard about it. Nobody's talking about it, then we don't know. Yeah. And then so we made sure when we found out that everybody else can actually look towards that way. I never knew that we could be such a big issue. I could be somebody that's allergic and having a reverse reaction, having a lot of inflammation mm-hmm. and all this stuff, and high blood pressure and sugar. And I'm watching what I'm eating, and I'm still having this problem. Yeah. But I never thought to look at the wheat. The wheat,
yeah. So Laura, you have to go to blacktropical.com, which is our website, and get on our email list. Once you join our email list, you'll get an email giving you instructions on what to do. We get this from ancientgrain.com on Amazon.
And guys, this is the place when I did my research, this is what I came up with. It's not that it's the only or the best. It's what I came up with. I looked at the reviews and all that. Yeah. So I'm not pushing this company to nobody, mm-hmm. but I am pushing the wheat. And you probably, if you don't want to do the research, or if you can't do the research, I already done it.
Yeah, and it's great. We feel, and like I said, we've used this in everything so far. I have thrown away all of the flour we have, and this is all we have to use. I grind this as we need it. Bobby has cooked seafood. We have fried foods, whatever, cakes, pies, muffins, anything. You can make bread with this. Anything you do.
That Snails is killing it. Boy.
This is good.
Like, yeah, he kicking on facts. Y'all listen to what Snails saying.
Snails and God.
Yeah. He's an extremely bright guy, man. he lived life a little different, but he is so smart. Like I'm talking about, go out there. He called everything by its scientific name, which I can't even pronounce the names of all these fruits, and he got thousands of different kinds.
I know
of fruit.
he reel them off, and we standing there like,
huh? What?
what is that? I ain't going yet because of y'all. That's my next adventure. Yeah, like we're not saying that this is the cure all, but I'm sure it will help us all in so many ways, and not just us, our entire family, our kids. That's why I started off talking about how our kids are growing up unhealthy now because this is all we know is let me run to the store, get a bag of flour, and it's convenient. Well, our kids are growing up and all of a sudden they saying, oh, they ADHD, oh, they got eczema, oh, they got asthma, oh, they got this, and it's like, what? I ain't suffer with this, or we don't have this in our family, or why our kids are living with cancer. Why is this happening to our kids? You know, we have lived a longer than our kids, but why are kids born with a hormone imbalance? Like, why do our kids have these issues? So, and what do they eat? Especially on the weekend, or even when they go to school, they eat cereal, they eat toast, they eat waffles and pretzels and pizza and everything.
And one thing we probably need to go back and do again is the ingredients from then when we were growing up
versus now.
The same product supposedly, and the difference in
Patty,
the list of ingredients. The list of ingredients was this long.
Now
they're this long.
Book. It's crazy.
And so these are supposed to be the same products. So then you ask yourself, like, why are we having all these issues? Well, it goes with the increase in all this junk that they put in our foods. And it's legally allowed to do here in the States.
Oh, McDonald's. Oh.
Yeah. I can only imagine, guys. I can only imagine the kind of stuff that's in those foods.
Every time I see that truck when we on the highway or something, and you see that 18-wheeler, and it's a pretty farm picture on the side of the truck, and then one stalk of lettuce in the middle. Y'all know good and well, y'all ain't growing nothing.
Guys, I'm going to tell y'all this.
Exactly, Captain.
When I was in law enforcement, now I always worked out. I worked out, almost daily. And I used to go to McDonald's, because they used to give you a free meal as law enforcement, right? I literally, in a month, watched myself get fat. Like, it was crazy.
He was always at McDonald's.
You can actually see it. It was happening so fast that if you paid attention, and grant you, because I worked out, I was always looking at myself. So I always noticed how I looked. And when you see your belly just start protruding, and then your clothes, I had to wear a uniform, so my uniform was tailored, and it started getting tight on me. And I'm like, what in the world? I had to cut that job out immediately. And
that was when I first met him, y'all.
Yeah.
He was eating up some McDonald's, I think like twice a day.
Ooh,
when he called in the morning, he was in McDonald's. Then in the evening, he was in. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what y'all do. It's not Krispy Kreme. It's McDonald's.
I mean, it was a quick meal, and I didn't look at it as being bad because I'm somebody who worked out on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I burned off whatever. It wasn't junk food, supposedly. It was a burger and a fry and a drink. So, that stuff is horrible because that got to be the preservatives. Yeah. And it's not coming off with my workout. So.
And it's addictive. Yeah. It make you, the more you eat, the more you want. Mm-hmm. It's like, man, I got a taste for the McDonald's fries. Yeah.
And
why?
I'm extremely frugal, more so then than I am now. If I don't have to spend the money, I'm not going to spend it. I don't care if I got $1 million. I'm not going to spend $10 if I don't need to. It's just the way I am. So it was a free meal. It was quick.
It was convenient.
And that's what I went through. And after I realized it was doing what it was doing to my body, didn't know why. I had no clue about the wheat. I wasn't thinking about all the preservatives or none of that because that wasn't the kind of life I was living. I was just like meat, bread, potatoes. I need that. to work out. But now I realize all that stuff. I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was something. So
That's it.
it's a difference.
Yes, Bobby is frugal. Like now, we make better decisions, even though we are headed back to normal
My
eating.
husband's in law enforcement.
We eat things. We make better choices when we eating things. Hey, Kayla, instead of just saying, "Well, let me get some rice or let me make some potatoes." I don't know when the last time we had. Well, other than Thanksgiving, but we ain't cook. I don't know when the last time we cooked rice or potatoes in this house, other than a sweet potato.
Yeah.
So we just make better decisions. Like the other day, what did we have?
Where?
We had beef and broccoli. I keep forgetting the name of it. Somebody gonna call it out. Instead of rice, we had.
Oh, we talking about them
little balls.
little balls.
Oh my goodness, what is it called? I can't think of the name of it, y'all.
I don't even think you mentioned it, but I couldn't remember what it was.
I forgot what they called, but anyway, the substitute for rice. That's what we ate the other night. Well, we could have just had rice, but we try to make a conscious decision on. Do we have to have that? Yeah. And now I can't even pronounce it. Kimberly said it, and Annette said it.
What is it?
I was in the store like, how do you pronounce this?
Oh.
It's called
quinoa.
Quinoa.
Is it quinoa?
Quinoa. That name doesn't look like quinoa,
okay.
but that's what it is. We had quinoa and beef and broccoli the other day. Where I could have just said, let me fix some potatoes, some rice. It's beautiful. We ain't had it in a while, and a little bit, it'd be all right. But I said, nope. Let's try quinoa. As weird as it was, I was like, I don't know about cooking this. But once I cooked it and we tried it, I was like, oh. I asked Bobby, how you feel about the quinoa? And he was like, it was all right. So I know that is a healthier substitute compared to rice or potato. What do you recommend for memory and brain fog? Definitely more water and some salt. Add a little bit of reddening real salt or pink Himalayan salt to your water, because you probably need more magnesium, or whoever need more magnesium. But Coca-Cola is good for memory also. And healthy fats. You definitely need healthy fats. If your cholesterol is getting too low, you will get that brain fog, memory loss type thing. So you need healthy fats. The brain needs healthy fats.
And we talked about this, I think Monday, but
it was good.
Make sure that you get, we use Redmond salt because it has the 60 trace minerals, but you're going to get your daily amount of sodium, and then you're going to get a certain amount of each of them 60 trace minerals, and you're going to get your magnesium. But that magnesium in your daily amount is not enough, so you need to supplement it with something. So if you're not eating dark leafy greens or nuts, and possibly supplementing with magnesium spray or our body butter, that'll actually make your water do what it need to do. It'll uptake into your cells, into your organs, into your brain. Because what's the girl said? She said, the reason why a lot of people decrease when they go into overflow, which you can say better than I can, is because of they're thirsty. They don't, because they're dehydrated.
They don't give them water. Like when you go into our healthcare facilities, especially like a long-term healthcare facility, you see people declining so fast because they refuse to give them water. Most of them are confused and don't have a clue where they are, what's going on, suffer with dementia, just brain fog or spells of confusion, and it's because they thirsty. They don't give them the proper magnesium, and they don't give them water. They won't give them water because then they have to eat. They got to work. You either gonna clean up or you're gonna take them to the bathroom. And these facilities, if you ever worked in them, whether it's a hospital, a nursing home, or wherever, rehab, y'all know that don't nobody want to work, sadly. This is why we are so careful about our people going in these type of facilities. Like, if we can keep our family home, we keep them home and look after each other and take care of them. But we definitely be there. If you can't keep them home, you definitely want to go and check on them and make sure, hey, drink you some water. Here you go. What are you eating? Check on your people, because they do not take them to the bathroom. They do not want to have to do that, so they don't give them water. And that's what would set that confusion in. So uterine cancer and fibroids, you need wild yam cream for sure, because the wild yam cream will balance your hormones off to help you with the fibroids and the cancer. But castor oil can definitely reverse all that for you. Nuts, my husband eats almonds, cashew.
Yeah, make sure it's unsalted, guys.
Unsalted.
You don't want day salt. You don't want day salt at all. That salt is horrible for you.
Yes.
It will throw your blood pressure up. It will all kind of stuff. So, because it's not good salt.
Yeah.
That they putting on it. They putting cheapest salt they can find on these nuts, and of course the salt, and they make the flavor of the nuts better.
Yeah.
But you want to eat the nuts and get used to eating that and getting the taste without the salt, and then you can get your minerals from that. So.
Yeah, you can use the cayenne pepper is good for weight loss. A quarter teaspoon of cayenne powder with a little bit of water, that'll help burn fat and give you energy, get the blood flow, give you energy. That'll help with weight loss. For alopecia, botana oil, I think it's bareskin.com. Botana oil is good for alopecia or thinning or hair loss. You don't want any botana oil. You want to make sure it's raw botana oil. Our website is, yes, Alicia, I will pin it. And I did see something else. Dry skin. So we make blue butterfly pea honey turmeric soap or honey turmeric banana soap. Our soaps are great for your skin because we put honey in it, and that's good for moisturizing. The banana blossom is great for hyperpigmentation and moisturizing also. But we only use simple products so that you can, thank you, Valrita. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah, guys. So I know that, recently we got a good bit of new subscribers to the channel. And a lot of people may not be completely aware of who we are and what we do. We are homesteaders. And just a part of what we do, we try to be more self-sufficient. So we find out ways to where we can take care of ourselves more on our own than depending on the system as much. Do we go to the store? Yes, we go to the store. Do we buy stuff, that's probably not the best for us?
Sometimes.
We do. But we try to reduce that as much as possible by producing as much as possible. And finding out a way to take care of ourselves better is one of those ways. Now, my wife, she is a nurse by trade before she was retired. And, I've been in law enforcement for a very, very long time, and I drive truck now. So we live life. My wife know a lot about. He was a
police officer before he retired.
And my wife, we decided we want to work for ourselves, and that's the reason why I drive trucks. I love law enforcement. I love the feeling of actually being there, feeling like I actually done something to help somebody or made a difference in people's lives. And my wife, granted, everybody in law enforcement don't feel like I do, don't get in it for the same reason, don't have the same feelings about what they're doing as I do. And my wife, the same way, she's a nurse. Not every nurse cares about taking care of people, but my wife does. So we two people that actually care about being a benefit to our community. So I saw that in her when I first met her. And I saw that a lot of her strengths were my weaknesses and vice versa. So that's the reason why she's my wife. we kind of go together really, really well. And we decided we'd start this channel, which we never thought it would actually come to this. But now we get to use our wanting to be
Thank
a
you.
benefit to people's lives here,
Yeah.
you know, doing what we're doing.
Sharing what we love.
Yeah, it feels amazing because, you know, people tell us how we have changed their life and felt good. And that may sound like something that, you know, a narcissist or somebody who just wants some attaboys will love, but people who actually get a benefit from making a difference in people's lives, that's like fuel. You know, let's keep going because we're actually doing things that's going to help people.
Cream of the crop. I know, right? It's because they need us. She said so many nurses are married to officers. They need us. Our soaps, I saw where, I can't remember who asked. Our soaps are lightly scented. I think Yes is a Mess asked that. Our soaps are lightly scented. And we extract our own oils from a lot of the plants that we grow, like mints and lemongrass and all that stuff. That's how we came up with our scents. So we basically grow them. It does take a lot of work, but it's so worth it. But we lightly scent our soaps just because we don't want it to irritate anybody just from smelling too strong. So we are very careful with our scents. But I know, like Andel, she is very sensitive to loud smells. But our soap is one that's very, very, very mild.
Yeah,
Our products, our products are available at blacktropical.com. I have it pinned. I think somebody asked on Facebook. I have it pinned, I think, at the bottom. I'm allergic to strong scents and I love your soap. Yeah, and they'll order our soap all the time. She is allergic to strong scents. So, and she have no problem at all.
Yeah, our soaps and all our products actually are all natural. When we tell people that our soaps are natural, they be like, do you use lye? Well, I mean, I know lye sound like a chemical, but lye is actually a natural substance.
It is.
You know, it's derived from burning wood.
We got a whole bunch of it in the backyard.
Yeah,
but it's healthy for your plants too.
That's probably one of the things we don't actually do ourselves. I use that to sprinkle around my plants, but lye we do source that, but it is all natural. It is a natural product. And everything else in our thing is natural. We actually produce everything else, right?
Yeah.
Our turmeric, our honey.
I don't make the coconut oil.
Oh yeah.
I don't make the coconut oil because that's a process, y'all.
Butterfly.
I be here cracking coconuts for the rest of my life trying to make one bar soap. But we carefully source what we do use, but we grow as much as we can, which once we found, I knew my husband had this love for growing his own bananas and dragon fruit, and then I was introduced to dragon fruit right before Sandy died, was it? I think right before Miss West passed away, our friend passed away. During COVID, we brought our friend home from a assistant living facility, something like that. And we didn't want to leave her there because they were going to lock them down, and we couldn't go there to see if she was drinking water or eating or not falling. So we talked to the family and asked them if we could bring her home. They said, sure. So we brought her home for 2 weeks. Let me tell you, I don't know where she thought she was at. She was watching this man walk around the house in the most amazing room she could ever have laid her eyes on. And I was like, you totally forgot where you came from. Because the way she talked about our living room, she would be like, this room is amazing. I'm like, child, you need to see your living room.
So, Patty, we do not set up at the farmer's market.
No.
We did do it one weekend.
But that was for books.
Yeah, we were selling our books that weekend. We set up out there. So we do have a book, guys, if y'all wasn't aware. Adventures in Homesteading. We wrote a book.
Yes, we are. But when we brought her home, that was our full-time job. Once they went to that strict lockdown, I started getting out in the yard with Bobby a little bit more and learning. My main thing then was dragon fruit. That was my first plant of love, was the dragon fruit. And then once she passed away on her 108th birthday, and she was here home with us, just natural causes. I would say old age. She was 108. And then Bobby said, well, I don't want you going back in the medical field. So, um, you know, I just want you to stay home and take care of the house. But I really got out there and learned how to garden and see what he loved about being out there. Once I fell in love with it, we went crazy. We were dropping seeds of everything everywhere, and that's how we ended up to where we are today. I am a seed dropper. I will drop a seed anywhere. I do try to be careful where I drop seeds, but once we grow things and we find out, man, the benefits are amazing. It's just great. And Sandy was a huge reason for me saying we got to do better in life, because she lived 108 years, and that woman was so happy. She was very quiet the day before she passed. But other than that, she was happy. She wanted to get up when she wanted to get up. She wanted to eat regular food. She didn't use the bathroom on herself. And I said, if we, whatever God see for us, fit for us to live, whether it's 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years, I want us to live as healthy as she was. So this transition, you know, we don't know. I know some people say, I don't want to live till I'm 100. We really don't have that say so. We really don't have that say so. But what say so we do have is how we treat ourselves, each other, and what we put in our body so that we can be healthier. Sandy did live off the land. That in turn gave her a healthier life as she got older. You got Romanesco seeds? Yeah, the seed fairy, that's me. So
you'll be amazed, guys, by all these issues that we have. It's because our foods don't have the nutrients in them. People that generally live off their land and they actually grow their own food and know what they got in it is nutrient dense. They don't have a lot of these issues. They don't even know that they should have these issues. But us that's growing, that's living, going to get our stuff from restaurants on a regular basis, that's getting stuff out of grocery stores, that's GMO'd, is not getting the nutrients that's needed. So back in the day, all our natural vitamins was given to us every time we ate. But now we can go a whole day without getting none of the nutrients that we need, or not enough of it. And to our body is not acting the way it should act.
Yeah, and to us it's normal, you know, to hear people have, it's almost normal to hear somebody say, "Oh, such and such got cancer." It's like, oh, really? I ain't saying it's normal, but we hear it so much, it's just like, it's not. If, it's when.
Yeah, if you're old enough, that was rare one time.
We do have videos of starting a garden. I'm terrified of bugs too, still, everything. But you can do it.
You can look at our videos when we started YouTube, it was a whole different thing.
Yeah. It's just, you know, as time go on, you just start doing more and more. You'll never stop learning. Can you grow yellow dragon fruit indoor? So you can't grow dragon fruit indoor because all it's going to do is grow like a little piece of string, long and leggy, because it needs sun and heat. It is a very tropical plant, but so beneficial to growing. That is a beautiful plant. It is one that keep us up at night in the summer when we have flowers, because we got to get out there and see them.
Yeah, we have to cross pollinate some of them, but we hand pollinate all of them if we can. If we can catch it the day that is flowering, which you can tell
when it's gonna flower.
Once you know it, and you just go out there and you just take that pollen out of one, take it to another one, and cross pollinate them, or pollinate them with the same pollen.
Yeah, because they only flower, they only open at night for one night. So that one night is open, you need to catch it. Even when we on vacation, we'd be like, call the sitter and see if she'll pollinate the dragon fruit for us. We don't grow sweet potato anymore. We haven't grown sweet potatoes since we had the pigs, because we fed them all the leaves. You can eat sweet potato leaves, but we don't grow sweet potato because the only person eat them is my husband. And you don't know what your tuba's doing underground for months. It's just a lot of space that we take up. So instead of growing sweet potato, we've learned that we like I forgot the name of it, squash. Marquis de Provence squash. So that's what we grow in place of sweet potato, because mainly all we do with sweet potato is make sweet potato pie. So if I can make 7-8 pies off of one squash, which tastes, I like that better than sweet potato pie, squash pie. So that's what we grow.
So, reviving Nicole, want to know what's the best place to get seeds. We can tell you where we get our seeds.
Yeah, we use Baker Creek. We like Baker Creek. Now there are other places like So Right Seeds, M.I. Gardner, Botanical Interest that we like also, but most of our seeds, probably 95% of our seeds come from Baker Creek.
Because they are non-GMO seeds, so you get some of the original plants. As if you're new to growing, the plants that you can grow from the seeds at Baker Creek are plants you never heard of before.
Yeah, that's what
These are the tomatoes, the original tomatoes, the original everything.
Cream Crop said, "What? Squash pie?"
Yeah, believe me, I said the same thing when I first heard about it.
He was like, "I don't know about that squash
It
pie."
sounds horrible, but I tell you, like, it's, if not better, the same as a sweet potato pie.
Yeah, and I don't like sweet potato pie, but I can eat squash pie with no problem. They are similar. I do cook both, but we grew 120 pounds or so of squash this year, the Marquis de Provence squash, and that was in like 5 or 6 pumpkins that we got. One pumpkin I get at least 7-8 pies out of. So they are good. We will definitely grow those again. We'll just grow them in a different place because it went crazy. Never try to grow sweet potatoes. Yeah, we tried. Tomato pie too. My neighbor loved tomato pie, and I don't mind cooking it for her. I don't eat tomatoes at all, but Bobby found a tomato that he can eat. What is it?
I don't remember.
Dr. White, I think it was. It was a yellow or orange.
Yeah, I mean, when if you get that catalog from Baker Creek and they give you the description of these vegetables and fruit, it's gonna make you try them, and that's how we did. We actually looked at the catalog. We talk about,
Ain't
tropical
no
flavor tomato?
Everything. Oh yeah, Homestead Hot, they do sell seeds when they have seeds in season.
We never purchased from them, but that's
just like to bake them. Sprinkle brown sugar and cinnamon. So I do that. That's the potato Bobby eat now, sweet potato. But he doesn't eat maybe every 2 weeks or so. I make a sweet potato. I made some mac and cheese last night. It was banging. That fried chicken was good. I was like, I said, forget that mac and cheese. Let me eat this chicken.
Everything that you fry with this icon flour is crazy because this got flavor. Unlike the wheat that you're like a blank slate that you get from a piece of bread or the white flour, it's a blank slate. You got to put enough seasoning in there to actually taste it. This they got flavor by itself.
Yeah, I use a little bit of that Redmond's seasoning salt and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Good to go. Baker Creek or Rare Seed Heirloom Company, I think it's called, but it's Baker Creek. What soil do we use? I heard that white potato pie. I saw Kevin on stage talking about that white potato pie. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know. I love potato now.
What in the world would you do with that? Like, how?
But yeah, it's the new, white potato pie. What kind of soil do we use? So one of my favorite soils is the Soil 3 humus compost. Other than that, Bobby built our soil with rabbit and chicken poop and compost. And that's what we mainly use. The flour, our Amazon storefront, you can find this einkorn flour there from Grand Teton.
But you want to look at any ancient grain.
Check out the ancient grains.
Yeah. Icon is probably the hardest to come by because it's more... it's rare because it don't produce as much wheat as other plants.
Yes, and it's original, not
it's the original.
hybridized.
This is the plant. This is the original wheat. back in the day, you could see wheat, you know, in what you call it, the pyramids and stuff. You know, way back then, this is the stuff they was eating, not the stuff that we eat now.
The rabbits are doing great. They got a new house back there. They living their best life. The other day I went back there, they was just kicked out like, may I help you? I said, sorry, the door was open. I mean, they got a new house.
We was going to be able to go ahead and breed them one more time before it got cold, but we're going to wait till the spring to breed them again.
Yeah, because last year we bred them and we lost all of it. Went from like 75 degrees to
20-something.
In minutes. I kept going out there and covering the babies up, and they all froze. I was devastated. So now we like, yeah, let's just wait and breed them when the weather is a little more stable. Can't wait to win my meal. I hope all of you guys join us on Facebook on Sunday. I keep saying Friday. Today is Friday. Sunday. So I did put out a video on Facebook and Instagram so far. I'll hit the other 3, 4, how many other platforms left in a little while. But I voiced over that video like 50 times this morning. Because I kept saying, join us Friday. And I'm like, today is Friday. The giveaway is Sunday, December 15th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. So make sure you have gotten on our email list so you can get an email. We got 2 emails that should be coming out. You have emails about the giveaway, just reminding y'all because we don't want you to forget. Because you have to be there. We use peanut oil. And we got another secret email that's running around out there. So we ain't gonna tell nobody else. Start building our homestead, gonna build my rabbit ground cage. So our rabbits are up off the ground. They sit about 3 or 4 feet off the ground.
3 foot off the ground.
Yeah, they doing great. They love it. Sometimes we'll leave the cage open and they'll get out, and the next morning we come out there and they sitting there like,
can you put me back in my cage?
Why am I out here?
Well, what happened is I don't latch the cage sufficiently, and then they'll lean up on it when they go get their food, and the door will come open and they'll fall out. But they don't run away; they just stay there. Like, somebody come put me back in my cage.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you don't have to worry about
predators.
Fleas, predators. Yeah, all that stuff. You know, when you have them off the ground.
Yeah, and they have wire bottom, so when they use the bathroom, it just falls to the bottom, and that's all of our fertilizer there. Made soup. Oh my God, potato soup is so good. I might have to make some this weekend. It's so cold. You get on the list by going to blacktropical.com. It is pinned at the bottom. Oh, ignore that. You can support us by sending stars right now. It should be the second link. If you go to that blacktropical.com link, it'll pop up for you to join the email list. You put your email there and submit it, and then you'll get an email, I think within an hour or so, giving you instructions on how to join the giveaway for this amazing an amazing meal grind.
So we're not currently monetized on Facebook.
Oh, you going to see Mariah Carey? She said, I ain't thinking about y'all. I'm going to a concert. You have fun and enjoy that. I've been seeing videos of her concert, Christmas concert.
Where that's at?
Where is it at? New York? Where's she at now? I've seen her everywhere. Get rabbit manure from my neighbor. Make rabbit tea for fertilizer. Oh, yeah. Oh, check spam folder for our emails. Yes. She said she's an hour behind. I see the link. I'm all signed up and expecting my meal. I know that's right. We're going to have some fun. We're going to sit down and talk about what else we got going on. So we'll play and talk for a little while and talk about, self-healing, because that's what we do. It is the holidays, and we do take your time in consideration, but we appreciate y'all always spending time with us. We are in Savannah, Georgia. We are located in Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. Queens, New York. UBS Arena. Ooh. New York. When I see New York this time of the year, my toes get cold. What time? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And we're going to give away some seeds. Just some random packs of seeds.
Good, Rita.
I don't know if we're going to do anything else. What else we're going to give away? We're going to look into giving away some other things too. So we'll see on that night.
We'll see how generous Bobby feeling. I say let's give away something different. We did give away some products on YouTube. The purpose in doing this on Facebook is because we were locked out of our account on Facebook, and a lot of y'all missed the giveaway. Melissa, I ain't checked yours today. Melissa, I'm gonna check yours today. But we gave away a lot of our products and different things. So it is a couple things we didn't give away that are our products, like a book. So maybe you'll get an autographed copy of a book and something else I can think of. So go ahead and join this group because it's amazing. We appreciate you, Karen. We appreciate you all. I've been busy this week playing in a lot of stuff. I made cocoa balls. Is that what you call these? Cocoa balls? Hot chocolate balls? Hot chocolate balls or something. So I made these. I felt like a little kid. I was like, let me put some gloves on because I had chocolate everywhere. Some soursop leaves. But I had fun making these because it's cold and sometimes you just want hot chocolate or coffee. So we got a couple fun videos coming out over the next few days. I want to buy your wild yam. So definitely check that out at Bombs. What? Oh, I called it balls?
Mm-hmm.
Cocoa Bombs. That's what it is. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness. Your grandson is 13. Build a gingerbread house. I used to always build gingerbread house with my daddy growing up. Love hot chocolate. So yeah, I did. I'm gonna show y'all how we make our homemade hot chocolate, which is 3 ingredients: cocoa powder or cacao powder, powdered milk, and sugar. That's about it. Where did Bobby plants?
Cacao seeds.
From pod.
No.
He ain't plant them. They on the table, right? No, we didn't plant cacao from that. That's soursop I'm thinking about. He didn't plant cacao from seeds. I am fermenting cacao, but we didn't plant any of those from seed. My 20-year-old granddaughter had all kinds of tests. Her blood count was very well. And count is very well. What can... Send me a message, Cassandra, because I'm not sure I understand. You can purchase our wild yam cream at blacktropical.com. And you know the wild yam cream is for hormone imbalance. We always say men and women need wild yam cream. We do make an all-natural wild yam cream. So check that out. Pull my cacao to make some dark chocolate for dipping for the holidays. Oh yeah. On a journey.
So guys, if y'all just came in and y'all on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and like and follow us.
What is cacao? Oh, get that pod back there, baby. Bobby gonna show you. What type of sugar do we use? We use raw cane sugar, which is, it look like brown sugar. It's raw cane sugar or turbinado sugar. This is a cacao pod that I probably should have cut. It smells like it's fermenting in there. Anything for pain in my knees? Absolutely. You want pain away. We have an all-natural pain away oil that will have you doing the stanky leg by whenever you get your oil, if you order it and you use that oil, you be doing the stanky leg within 5 minutes.
And we talking about literally, guys, 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
After you apply this,
if your knees,
pain you got.
If your knees are really, really bad, I will give you a day at the most. By the time you apply it 2 or 3 times, then you be ready to hit the stanky leg. Because Bobby loved that. Savannah is beautiful. Stationed in Buford. I took my kids the weekend. Girl Scout leader. Yes. Yes, them Girl Scouts be downtown at the first of the year. Yes, the wild yam cream is the ticket. Yes,
Come and
ma'am.
join us in Savannah, April the 4th. We have the SoilFamily Expo weekend. It is a good spot to meet a lot of like-minded people
And hang
in a
out.
beautiful city.
Yes. And hang out with us all weekend. We'll talk more about SoilFamily Expo, but it is, when is it? April 4th through the 6th, 2025. You can get more information at soilfamily.com. All of the information is there. Anyone is invited. This is open to the public. We are at Savannah Children's Museum for a few hours with all of our vendors set up. We have a whole list of events throughout the entire weekend. So definitely check us out at soilfamily.com. We'd love to see y'all.
Yeah.
That pain away oil. Yes, Lord. Woke up vomiting and diarrhea. Home remedy. If you have bentonite clay, that'll probably be the best thing for it, because I'm not sure. Oh, you say your grandson. I'm not sure if he got a stomach bug or a flu or something. And that's what you need to figure out. Why is it something he ate that made him sick? Pain away oil. Pain away oil. So if you go to blacktropical.com, click on the store menu or the menu to go to the store. In the body product section, you'll find our pain away oil. Oregano, rosemary tea. Definitely oregano oil is good for upset stomach, but figure out why. I'm not sure if it's something he ate or if he's sick.
Yeah, taking if you got inflammation or issues that's causing your pain in your knee, pain away oil is amazing. Even if you got bone on bone, it will lessen your pain, but you need to go and address the original issue. So if you got bone on bone, it's not going to give you cartilage between your bones. You need to eventually go ahead and get that fixed.
Yeah.
But it'll make it tolerable. You can actually move around and do what you need to do.
Yeah, so it'll help relieve the pain there. Do it help with old gunshot wounds, bullets still, and so it'll help if you are uncomfortable or having pain in that area. It should help with the pain there. Pain away oil. Hey, Kayla. Sounds amazing. Definitely checking it out. Yeah, so y'all can.
At least you need to come back to Savannah and be here on purpose this time. We're gonna try to get some events for the whole weekend, so you'll stay busy.
Yeah, some of them are already listed. The best place to stay. So we always say if you plan to adult, such as things like Wet Willie's, you may want to stay downtown because you want to be in walking distance of everything, unless you plan to Uber or hitchhike with some of the other participants who usually don't mind. If you don't want to pay the downtown prices that may be already sold out, most of the hotels, you may want to look into Pooler, Georgia. Pooler, Georgia area. That is a tongue twister for me. Pooler, Georgia. Pooler, Georgia is about 7 miles from downtown, so it's not much of a drive, and the rooms are a whole lot cheaper. Whole lot cheaper. Go ahead, babe.
So somebody said something about having pain in their fingers. There's probably an arthritis or some kind of inflammation in your
Carpal tunnel, or you definitely want pain away.
Pain away will knock it right out. Like if we had an event and somebody come and they have some kind of arthritis or issues with their hand, we'll put it on their hands right there before they leave.
They good to go.
They're like, oh my God. Yeah, so it is amazing for that.
Yes, chill times, it will help with pull back muscles. Menstrual cramps, I would say pain away oil and wild yam cream, because you have painful menstruals or cycles because of a hormone imbalance. Our cycles are not supposed to be painful, but they are. But we always thought it was just, some people don't have that issue, some people do. We shouldn't have that issue, but that's just a hormone imbalance. So I would recommend wild yam cream, but you can get pain away, because if you put pain away, it'll take that pain away. When are you going to Florida?
Food by Faith.
Yeah, Food by Faith in there.
She talking about she moving to Germany. She ain't gonna be able to make it to SoilFamily Expo.
Yes, I saw her, and I told her on Instagram that I was happy her road dog was here to travel with her. And then I noticed on Facebook, I was like, wait a minute, I gotta text her because she leaving. We can't. I need some apple butter.
SoilFamily would be the same without Food by Faith and the sisters.
I know. We got a whole empty table. Oh my God. When are we going to Florida to the tropical tree nursery? Probably next weekend. We ain't got no business going next weekend, but we'll be in Florida. Well, we won't go to Excalibur. I'm sure you're talking about Excalibur.
Yeah, we're not going there.
We won't go there until
we're just going across the border.
After, yeah. We don't usually go like West Palm area, Miami until May, the end of May. So we won't be down that area until the end of May. We usually do that trip for our anniversary.
Thank you, Tracy.
Feeling ovulation of hormone imbalance. Yeah, so the wild yam cream is designed to balance the hormones off. If your ovulation can be off if you don't have regular cycles. Most of us suffer with hormone imbalance. Take us along to see. I love that video at Excalibur. Oh, I will. We will go live at Excalibur. We love that place. We just get on a go-kart and ride, and then we walk. Good morning. Pain Away Oil is awesome. Well, my son is a 100% disabled veteran. He has been complaining about his feet being in pain, and the doctor told him there is no surgery to make them feel better. Oh, man, I want to read that. I have just applied the Pain Away Oil twice, once last night and again this morning. He just gave me a thumbs up that his feet feel better. Good. 2 more times. Yeah, so that's the thing. Some people may need to apply it more than others. So I'm glad it's giving him I'm glad that's giving him some relief. Food by Faith, you better pack them plants up and send them here. I know you ain't sending that. I saw her say she was gonna send her stuff to Germany. What you sending to Germany? Cause the plants can't go. The wild yam cream, we apply wild yam cream twice a day. For women, we apply it twice a day. I apply it on my neck, my inner wrist, my breast, belly, and inner thighs. And I just rotate those areas twice a day. In the morning, I might do my neck. Later on, I'll come back, do my inner wrist. I'll come back later, do my inner thigh, twice a week. You do that, twice a day. You do that for 3 weeks, and then you take a break. I don't have a cycle, so I break from the 21st until the 1st. If you have a cycle, I would recommend that week to break. For men, once a day, pea-size amount.
Put it on your testicles.
On the testicles.
Or you can put it anywhere you want.
Yes.
But that's a good place to put them. I know there's some new people in the chat. Y'all probably never heard of these products before. Want to read out some of the symptoms to hormone imbalance?
I've had a total hysterectomy. I need wild yam cream still.
You want to read out some of the effects though?
Oh, yeah.
You got to find them in your book.
I do. I need to find them because I'd be all over the place. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, so you guys, we know that every time we have these lives, we have brand new people, and then we hate to leave people in the dark and have conversation with people who have been here from day one for a long time. So we're kind of talking across some people's heads. So we try to revert back to some of the information so that yes, we do have amazing natural products. The wild yam cream is one of them. And how you know if you need wild yam cream or if your hormones are off, These are some of the things.
Yeah. What's good for joint pain in my fingers? Thanks for advice. I would say pain away oil is good for joint pain. Now, Andell Homestead, she used wild yam cream, which helped with her joint pain in her fingers. Also, she do use the wild yam and the pain away, and I think they both contribute to helping with her joint pain, but she used wild yam mainly for joint pain.
And the pain away will help almost immediately.
Yes.
And I think it takes a few days before you start getting the wild yam into your system enough to where it actually makes a difference.
We appreciate you. Oh, there go Andell. She said I used wild yam cream and had amazing results. I have terrible arthritis. We appreciate you. I am in the concert jungle of New York City. The concrete jungle. Yeah. Try my best to do all natural. You're doing right. You know, sometimes we gotta source things out to get better results. So you're doing right by that. We have Square and we have PayPal.
Good morning.
If you having issues processing your payment, send us a email at homestead@blacktropical.com so we can help you out. Do wild yam cream help with severe night sweats? Absolutely. Will wild yam help with joints? Absolutely. So let me read some of the hormone imbalance symptoms that we suffer with and may not even recognize. Hey, Rose. I got some seeds that I'm sending to you that I know you guys can grow. Okay. I'm gonna text you Food by Faith. Oh, I can't believe you leaving.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
I can't believe he came and took you. At first, we didn't even see him. And now, he like, yeah, we out of here. I'm happy for y'all, though, because you going to a healthier lifestyle out there. So happy. High thyroid, yes. Wild yam cream is great for the thyroid issues. So, hormone imbalance. We do have Square. We have Square for payments also. So, hormone imbalance can look like hair loss, weight gain, acne, fatigue, infertility, irregular cycles, hot flashes, sleep issues, fibroids, early cycles, cysts, low sperm count, polyps, depression, erectile dysfunction or ED, heavy cycles, skin tags, dry skin, vaginal dryness, painful cycles, headaches, cancer, tension, thyroid issues, prostate issues, and heart disease. Just to name a few of the issues we suffer with when we have our hormones off. So definitely do your research to see, or I'm sure one of, if not a couple of these things on this list definitely speak to majority of us, men and women. So if you bought, if you bought right now we sell a lot of wild yam. I'm assuming people are gifting wild yam cream and pain away as Christmas gifts, but my husband and I have been using the same wild yam from May, and we probably still got at least half the jar left because you're only taking a pea-sized amount.
But that's us.
Yeah.
People use way more than what we use. That's up to you, but that's our recommendation is just a pea-size. But some people got other issues and they think that they need more. So if they feel like it is an all natural product.
Yes.
So.
Pain away for neuropathy. Pain away is great for neuropathy. You can order that at blacktropical.com. We grow wild yams. We do make our wild yam cream also. It does help with night sweats. I'm trying to make sure I ain't.
Chill time. We only
Skin
sell
tags
in the United States. So I don't know about Australia.
Yeah, we can't ship to Australia right now.
I keep making clay water, but I keep forgetting to
drink it. Yeah. So you can always when you make your toothpaste, which that video will come out soon too, add some bentonite clay, even though you don't swallow it. And add some to your toothpaste. Skin tags. It's a hormone imbalance. They just pop up all of a sudden. It's just because the hormones are off.
She
No,
said
I'm
she
keeping
could
all
pay.
my products I buy.
She said she could pay extra.
I don't know. It's probably gonna be expensive.
Like really expensive. And will they even let it come over there? That's the
Yeah,
thing.
send me a message. Email me at homestead@blacktropical.com. I'll make sure I tell our assistant to look for that email.
And if it can actually be sent and you're willing to pay,
Shipping
you're
is
going to
crazy.
take the chance of
Yeah.
it never getting to you because of customs or whatever.
We recommend, well, wild yam cream can help you lose weight. Once you bring the hormones in balance, the body will lose weight if it need to automatically, but definitely try cayenne pepper can help aid in weight loss also. Thank you, Tracy. We appreciate you. Tracy said, I'm keeping all my products I buy. I ain't gifting nothing. She said, but I send them to the website. We appreciate
that's one thing I want to mention, guys. If you are gifting our products to people and they're not familiar with us, they haven't heard us talk about them, you're going to have to be that talk and let them know exactly what the stuff is, because they may be having some terrible issues. Like pain away all. If they got pain, go there and drop it on them for them. Because they may sit that thing over there and not even think about it.
They open that box or that bag and they say, oh, pain away. Oh, I'm going to try that. Say,
Try
that now.
And once they try it, you ain't got to worry about them no more. They're going to keep that thing near and dear to their heart.
Yep.
And
you're going to enjoy your holiday, your Christmas more, because they'll be able to get up and move around and do things that they wasn't able to do before you introduce them to that pain away. Or just think about somebody with knee issues.
They can't walk because it's painful.
They'll be like, man, I would love to see the kids getting on their bikes for a few minutes, but my knees hurt. Rub that pain away on them. They gonna say, oh my God, I get to go out here and watch my grandkids, get their gifts or whatever y'all have going. I can get up and go in the kitchen myself. You don't have to bring me my plate, baby. I'm coming for it.
Then you have to explain the wild yam cream to them.
Yeah.
And if I was you, I would call them daily and tell them to go ahead and apply. In a week or two, you won't have to tell them no more, because they're going to feel so much different, so much better. You know, they're probably going to have less hot flashes and night sweats, and, you know, they're not angry so much. You know, they're not having this back and forth attitude. They're going to realize something definitely changed in me. So you won't have to worry about them.
Jacqueline said, my husband all in my pain away oil. For bone spurs, I recommend castor oil. We use, make sure you got a Haxine-free cold press, organic castor oil. Rub it on your bone spurs.
And don't slip on either getting your magnesium spray, making your own magnesium spray, or using our magnesium body butter. A lot of people listen to that because we saw by the orders, but if you're trying to stop swelling or water pooling, or your body, or just having to go to the bathroom every time you drink water, you want to get more magnesium in your body. So make sure that you're getting a magnesium supplement on top of that. If you're not buying the body butter, which I recommend, Shawnee, you can make your own spray, body or oil, you want to call it, but it is, I say, vital.
Yeah.
It's vital for all of us.
The pain away oil will help with your neuropathy. I saw somebody question, they had chemo, now they have neuropathy issues. Definitely pain away is all natural, and that's what you want to turn to, something that's all natural, so you don't have to worry about those chemo treatments, and because all these meds are what's sending us to chemo and radiation. Foods and medications are what's doing that to us. So pain away oil for sure for neuropathy. For massage oil, I would definitely use pain away. It's good, and then you can mix that with lotion or something that you're using. But pain away oil as a massage oil would be is amazing. We've gotten good testimonies from massage therapists use our oil.
If you actually use that on somebody who having pain to their back, they're gonna think you're a magician. And you're gonna have a customer for life, especially if they don't know what you got. So they're gonna it's gonna be crazy because it works that good that fast.
Just tune in. So the Pain Away oil, you can find that at blacktropical.com. Bobby, did you say magnesium body butter? Yeah, he got a whole bunch in there waiting on him right now. We do make a triple strength magnesium body butter. A little bit go a long way, but we need a little bit every day.
Yeah. So that's a way to get the magnesium in your body. It's not something that you got to drink. You rub it on, and it absorbs through your skin. Now, some people make their own by spraying themselves 30 times a day.
Oh.
But I prefer to just put some of the body butter on, rub it in, and forget about it.
Sandy said she used I use Pain Away for my bone spurs. I use RC and Raven, and it dissolved my bone spurs in my foot. I don't know what. I don't know if she was talking to somebody or.
Damn, said my Pain Away oil is in the drawer of my nightstand right next to my bed.
Yeah. What do you suggest for thinning of the hair? Botana oil.
And get your hormones back.
Yeah, definitely get your hormones in check. Because the botana oil will stimulate the growth, but you need to get your hormones in check. And that's why you have that thinning, hair loss
so
issue.
You want to get to the source, and the source is your hormones are off. If you're starting to grow facial hair as a woman, or your hair starting to thin on top of your head or fall out, then you want to get your hormones back.
Yeah. How do you make magnesium spray? So if you look at our Amazon storefront, you'll see the magnesium flakes that we recommend that we use. You want to use equal parts magnesium flakes to equal parts distilled water. You can put something like castor oil, olive oil, coconut oil in with your magnesium spray to help moisturize your skin. I love your magnesium body butter. Ran out. I'm scraping the bottom of the jar. Magnesium body butter is all I utilize now. Yeah, that body butter is. Bobby loved that body butter too.
It is. It does a couple of things. You know, it makes your skin glow, which don't use too much, but because you will go to the bathroom. But it makes your skin look amazing, and it actually gives you the benefit of getting all your magnesium in your body that you need. And then you'll notice when you drink, you're not going to the bathroom as much.
Yeah.
You'll notice that if you got swollen ankles and all that stuff there, all that stuff will go away because now your body is actually using the water.
Shawnee said, "Hey, Bobby, been scraping the bottom of the jar too. I probably order some more today." Yeah, that body butter is good.
Shawnee said the Pain Away all 8 hours for me.
It worked for 8 hours. Yeah, you apply it every 8 hours or so. Yeah, and a little bit go a long way. So people forget that our skin is the biggest organ. Yeah. So people get caught up in these supplements and they feel like, oh, I need to go get a pill. If you rub it on your body, it's gonna absorb it and it's gonna do exactly what it need to do for you. So
that was you were talking to Culture Burning Nature.
I don't know.
I butchered that day. She was asking about the magnesium sauce.
The Amazon storefront. Yeah, you can get. She said, "Thank you."
Okay.
Checking your storefront now. Drop the link for blacktropical.com. Our website is blacktropical.com. Hey, Snuggles. I didn't know that was you. I was like,
Snuggles in a while.
Yeah, who that? Snuggles, come in here and talk about drop the link. Hope you're doing well, Snuggles. Happy holidays. Better eyesight, castor oil. Drop 1 drop of castor oil in your eye, hexene-free, cold press at bedtime.
And make sure that you're not having issues with diabetes. And that's the reason why your eyesight is being diminished. You want to address that. You want to figure out if your blood sugar is good. If it's not, then you want to adjust your diet and make sure you can get your blood sugar down.
Yeah.
Your eyesight will return if you do that.
Hey, Jared, happy holidays to y'all.
Jared, what's up? My man.
No, we don't have Botana oil in our store yet. Botana oil is difficult. Badskin.com. Check her site out. botanic oil is difficult because if you're not sourcing it from Honduras, you're not getting botanic oil.
Or someplace
So,
tropical where it's not
yeah,
stored.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't source it from somewhere tropical, I wouldn't mess with it. So if you're getting it off Amazon or wherever, TikTok, definitely be careful with it. You want to make sure you source that in the right place. Do you carry
Hormone balance? No, the magnesium butter just help you get your magnesium levels up where they should be, so your body can utilize the water the way it should utilize it by uptaking the water into your cells.
We've been right here, Snuggles. Snuggles said we've been missing for a while. Did you all elope? We did a couple years ago in the front yard. So we don't carry the magnesium. It is Amazon storefront product. It's made by Heritage Store. And you can just drop a little bit of that in your eyes to see if it helps with your eyesight.
To people that's new and that's not familiar with our storefront, these are products that we recommend that we have tried and we like. Are they the best? Are they the only? No. But we have tried those out, so you don't have to wonder if it actually works or if it's good or not.
All right. I'm hungry. You cooking this morning?
I don't know.
Oh, I can eat some fish.
I want some shrimp, but I ain't thought nothing out.
It don't take but a few minutes. So, we may pop on this weekend. I know we got a semi-busy weekend. I think Bobby be gone all day tomorrow. He taking his baby shopping. The baby turned 21. Bobby kept saying, "Oh my God, my baby is 21. Oh my goodness, my baby 21." When she turned 18, what did she tell you? She was going to the club. She'd hit you up later or something. Broke his heart. He said, "Michaela just texted me and said she was going to the club." I'm like, okay. Shattered his heart in a trillion pieces. She said, "I'm just playing, Dad. I don't do that." He was like, I'm like, oh my God, my baby going to the club. Now she's 21. He had a whole different cry. "Oh, my baby is 21. I can't believe it. What am I going to do?" Take her shopping.
I got 2 kids and they are polar opposites.
Yeah, and they are both grown.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I have HS. What's that? What's good for that? What's that, Felicia? So I think my chat stopped. Maybe it didn't.
Oh, okay.
She legal now. Let me tell you. Broke her daddy hot.
Yeah, she's a good kid. Though.
She really is.
Yeah.
She really is.
She's in college. She's been always real responsible.
Ask it again. I probably didn't see it. I'm sorry. So yeah, if I don't answer your question, if we don't answer y'all questions, you can always send them to us in our inbox or email us at homestead@blacktropical.com. But sometimes we don't see questions.
Yeah, or just repeat them in the chat.
Yeah, or you can repeat them in the chat if you catch us before we get off. But I'm sorry if we missed you.
We appreciate all the thumbs up over there in YouTube land.
YouTube land.
Y'all did amazing.
No, we don't sell actual weight loss juice or products. Now, if the hormones are off, which most of our hormones are off, the wild yam cream can help bring your hormones in balance, which will help aid in your weight loss. Other than that, something like cayenne pepper can help aid in weight loss also.
Yeah, pretty much everything that we talk about will assist you in that, because if you're eating correctly, you get your body in the right conditions, you will naturally just lose some weight.
She said, "I'm sitting here." Coretta said, "I'm sitting here watching my son cook breakfast. Thanks to the pain away oil." Where did it go? Thanks to the pain away. Normally he doesn't want to be on his feet to do anything. Oh my God! Look at God.
That is amazing.
So happy for y'all.
Hey guys, I'm telling y'all don't know what that does for people like us. You know, that feels so good.
That's the purpose in this, is to help. Hey, Love Jones, I keep making, see that thing just popped up. the clay water just popped up on my side. Anything for swollen feet. So you definitely need more magnesium. Your salt intake, you need a healthier salt, like a Redmond real salt, with your water, so that the water won't pool. That salt will help your cells intake the water. Instead of it pooling, it will feed your body the way it should.
And get some extra magnesium, because on top of that salt, you're going to still need extra magnesium. So, yeah, supplementation is the best way for you to do it. Get either the oil, make your own oil, or order our magnesium body butter. So, it is very, very important that you do that. If you want to get that swelling down, the water retention off of you, is to get your minerals up. And still drink water. Don't not drink water because you're thinking about
it's gonna pool.
It's gonna pool.
Or it's gonna run me to the bathroom.
Yeah. You need water.
Yeah, but you just need a little salt to go with it. What type of bread? Bread that's made with an ancient grain. Sourdough bread is good, but sometimes they make sourdough bread with hybridized wheat. So you want a bread that is made with an ancient grain. So definitely look into that. Ezekiel is the best kind of bread you can purchase from a store, but it's not so good because, of course, it's loaded with chemicals and preservatives.
So did they say they was using ancient grains when they was doing the sourdough test? I think they was just saying that sourdough, period.
Sourdough helped with the blood sugar.
Yeah, so they didn't get a spike when they made sourdough when they ate it. And they made sure every time they ate it, they test, and it didn't spike their blood sugar. So guys, we do have some cups.
I always forget about them, and I drink out of it every day.
So if you're interested in purchasing a cup, Christmas gifts, or for yourself, we do have some cups. We have different sizes.
Yeah, tumblers and coffee mugs. And
very, very good quality.
They are. We love you too. It's all right, y'all. We shall see y'all throughout the weekend sometime. We'll pop on. Oh, because we got a Christmas gift. AKA, she said, Bobby's birthday and Christmas. I'm like, okay. So we might pop on. If not later.
So mine must be frozen.
The mine, you got a lot of stuff to do, so we're going to see. So y'all will see us. We eat eggs. Our girls give us eggs when they ain't freeloading.
Freeloading right
and they freeloading right now. So we'll purchase eggs when we need to. Hey, Pearly, I think I'm seeing that right. We appreciate you for being here. So thank y'all for all the love. I feed my sourdough starter with ancient grains. I don't have any flour in this house anymore. So this is all I have to use. And I'm cool with that. I don't have a choice to bounce back. Add the cups to the giveaway. Karen, we got you. Yeah, so make sure y'all go to blacktropicalhomestead.com, get on the email list, and follow the instructions. And we definitely will see y'all Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Facebook, Black's Tropical Homestead. The link is pinned at the bottom. Thank y'all for all the love and support and conversation. It is always great. Be looking in that P.O. box for a little something soon for Bobby. All right. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. He said, is it a check in there? Y'all have a blessed day. Oh, till the next time, guys. Is that what you say? Well, I can't remember.
All right, guys. Till the next time.
Don't let nobody steal your joy. I usually say, with that being said, so I did get it right this time. Oh my goodness.